The 1870s saw the operation of a stagecoach route between Carson City, Nevada, and Placerville, California, by the renowned 19th-century stagecoach driver Hank Monk. On March 24, 1826, Henry James Monk, later referred to as Hank, was born in Waddington, New York's St. Lawrence County. He had a deep love for horses from a young age, demonstrated by his impressive feat of driving 8 horses abreast during a civic celebration in Boston. Monk is thought to have begun his stagecoach driving career at the age of 12, working for William Clark in northern New York State, shuttling between Ogdensburg and Fort Covington. In 1852, he headed to California and commenced his career as a stagecoach driver, shuttling passengers between Sacramento and Auburn for the California Stage Company. The company was led by James E. Birch, a young man from Providence, Rhode Island. Subsequently, Monk took on the route between Sacramento and Placerville. Hank continued to reside in the area for over 20 years, solidifying his reputation as one of the most vibrant and daring stagecoach drivers in history. From 1857 onward, he worked as a stagecoach driver for J.B. Crandall, shuttling passengers between Placerville and Genoa, Nevada. He remained in this role as the stage line changed ownership, first to Brady and Sunderland, and later to Wells Fargo and Company. Over the span of more than 2 decades, he drove stages in Nevada, with notable routes including between Carson City and Virginia City for Billy Wilson, and between Carson City and Glenbrook for Doc Benton. His fame escalated after he chauffeured Horace Greeley, the renowned journalist from the New York Daily Tribune, on a thrilling journey in 1859. On the ferry that was taking Greeley from Virginia City, Nevada, to Placerville, California, across the Sierra Nevada mountains, the writer complained about how slowly the voyage was going and asked to arrive sooner because he had a speech scheduled. Hank accelerated at a tremendous speed through the Sierra Nevada, causing Greeley to jostle around the coach. According to an account given to a writer for San Francisco's Golden Era the following year, Greeley's bare head was seen bobbing from the back to the front of the seat as he desperately clung to whatever he could grab. When Greeley voiced his concerns about the reckless speed, Hank responded, "Horace, keep your seat. I promised we'd arrive by 5 o'clock, and by God, I'll make sure of it, as long as the axles hold." Despite the tumultuous journey, Greeley managed to arrive on time. In appreciation, he presented Hank with the finest suit available in Placerville. The incident gained legendary status after Mark Twain learned of it and included an embellished version in his 1872 book Roughing It. Afterward, he joined the Pioneer Stage Company, operating a route from the Sacramento Valley to Utah. Over time, he acquired several nicknames, including the Knight of the Lash and the King of Coachmen. He remained a stagecoach driver until he passed away from pneumonia on February 28, 1883, in Carson City, Nevada, where he was laid to rest. On his tombstone, it was written, "In memory of Hank Monk, revered as the most honorable, generous-hearted, and renowned stagecoach driver in the West." According to the San Jose Pioneer newspaper of the time, Hank Monk was so well known that foreigners visiting Carson City would be as unlikely to leave without seeing him as a tourist to Rome would be to skip seeing St. Peter's.